Well, look, Daniel Webster said this: hold on to the Constitution and to the republic for which it stands. Miracles do not cluster. And what has happened once in 6,000 years may never happen again. He said, hold on to the Constitution, for if the American Constitution should fail, there will be anarchy throughout the world. We have the greatest birthright given any man, and to whom much is given, much is required. We have an obligation to the world. Can I just share my heart with you here for just a second? That's a little bit hard to really wrap your brain around. I was approached by a reporter from New York who said, you know, KrisAnne, I really appreciate everything that you people are doing. I thought, ooh, this is starting off well. He says, I just don't understand how you can get so passionate over the idea of liberty. I said, dear sir, that's where you're getting it wrong, because liberty is not an idea. Liberty is a tangible gift, an eternal tangible gift. Otherwise, you can't die for something that's an idea, not life and reputation and fortune and everything. Not like this. This is worth everything that we have. Do you know what our founders did? You see, well, let me put it to you this way. I took an oath in the Army. I don't think that oath ever expires. I think that I can throw myself in front of a bus for you. I'm pretty confident that I could do that. I could jump in front of a bullet for every one of you in here, any one of you. But our founders did more than that. You've seen the history. When they started this Revolutionary War, there's no way they could have thought it would have been over as soon as it was. When they picked up arms and took a ragtag bunch of revolutionaries, 9% of 3 million people armed with black powder muskets and not much more stood against the most powerful government in the world. The sun never set on the British Empire. They had to know that they were enlisting their children to pick up and follow behind them. So you see, I can throw myself in front of a bullet for you, but I don't know if I'm big enough to throw my child in front of one for you. And that's what our founders did for us. And that's why we have to do everything that we can to prevent that from happening again. Because it's not about us. It's about the obligation that we have to our future. And I get tired. We all get tired. It's easy to become overwhelmed. How many of you, when this stuff came out this week, just thought, okay, I'm going to become a doomsday prepper. I'm going to get a bunker. I'm going to pack up food. I'm just going to go galt. I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm just going to check out. Right? But we can't do that. We can't. Because if you quit, you discourage the guy next to you. And then we'll drop off one by one and we'll seal the fate of our children. We have to keep going. My motivation is my little boy, because I look him in the eye every day, 6 years old. And I know that if I do nothing, I will have to answer to him one day. But even more than that, if you don't have kids, when you're walking through Walmart, when you're walking through the store, look at the young people in the eyes and think, what have we done to them already? Because that's what we have to answer for. That should be our motivation. Every day, you can't look around even in this room and not look at young people in the face and know that we've done a great disservice to them already. We have got to be about the business of putting liberty first. We have got to be about electing representatives that will accept nothing less than liberty first. You don't trade liberty for anything, period. Because it's not yours to trade. It belongs to my 6-year-old. We get upset because we put a credit card in the hands of our government that our kids have to pay back. Why aren't we upset about the fact that our personal liberties are not ours, they're our children's, and they're going away faster than the national debt? I'm just asking you. Find your aspect of individual liberty and stand with me for our children. It's our duty and our obligation. Mercy Otis Warren said this: "We will stand against tyranny today, or our children will bow tomorrow. If we do nothing, if we sort of coast along, we will see our liberties slip away. But I don't think we'll ever actually feel the real trauma of the loss of those liberties. We'll be gone from this earth. It takes a long time for the real trauma to set in. But what we will do is condemn our children to buy back a gift that has been purchased for us, and they won't have the luxury of doing it at the ballot box." So let me ask you, did you learn something today? Can I ask you to please help me get this information into the hands of every person that you know? Help me get this into the hands of the people who are in charge, the sure guardians of our liberty.